Gentlemen, if you have ever felt that mid-afternoon crash, that sudden wave of fatigue where your legs feel heavy and your motivation dips, you are not alone. Many men over 60 chalk it up to aging. And yes, age plays a role. But what if I told you that the real issue may actually be hiding in your breakfast bowl? There is a common morning habit that nearly every man over 60 falls into. It feels harmless, even healthy. But over time, it chips away at your energy, your circulation, and yes, even your physical performance. That toast with jam, or that sweet bowl of cereal you reach for each morning, it could be doing more harm than good. These choices send your blood sugar on a roller coaster and starve your body of the nutrients it needs most, especially as you age. I am Dr. Evelyn Hart, and for more than 20 years, I have worked closely with men in their 62nd, 70s, and beyond. And if there is one thing I have learned, it is this: your first meal of the day sets the tone for everything that follows. Your energy, your mood, even your confidence. Your body was designed to thrive. Strong circulation, steady energy, healthy muscles. These are not just things of the past, they are still within reach. But to unlock them, you need to stop making one mistake and start doing one simple thing differently at breakfast. The good news? It does not involve expensive pills, complicated diets, or giving up the foods you love. Instead, it starts with one natural, powerful breakfast food. A food that acts like a circulation booster, supports energy production, and helps fuel your body from head to toe. In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly what that food is. I will explain why it is so effective for men over 60, how it works inside your body, and the easiest way to start eating it tomorrow morning. And stay with me, because after that, I will show you 3 more breakfast staples that work together to help restore blood flow and revive your strength. Before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You do not want to miss what is coming next. And if this message already speaks to you, if you are feeling stuck and want to reclaim your strength, let me know in the comments by typing yes. I read every single one. Now, let us get started. When most people think about boosting circulation, beets are probably not the first food that comes to mind. But they should be, especially for men over 60. Cooked beets are one of the most powerful natural tools for improving blood flow, restoring stamina, and supporting male vitality. These deep red roots are rich in dietary nitrates, which play a key role in promoting nitric oxide production in your body, a molecule essential for vascular health. Let me explain. Nitric oxide, often abbreviated as NO, acts as a vasodilator. It helps relax and widen your blood vessels. That means more blood flow, better oxygen delivery, and enhanced performance across the board, from your legs to your brain, even to your pelvic region. And here is the challenge. As we age, our natural production of nitric oxide drops. This leads to endothelial dysfunction, a technical term for when your blood vessels stop responding the way they used to. You may start to notice cold hands and feet, more frequent leg cramps, slower recovery, or reduced performance in areas that matter most to you as a man. Now here is where beets come in. Unlike artificial nitrate additives found in processed meats, which have been linked to health risks, the nitrates in beets are completely natural and beneficial. Here is how it works. When you eat cooked beets, the nitrates they contain interact with the healthy bacteria in your mouth and are converted into nitrites. These nitrites then travel to your stomach and are further converted into nitric oxide, the compound your body needs for better circulation. And the effects are not subtle. With improved nitric oxide levels, your blood pressure may drop, your legs may feel lighter during walks, and that stubborn stiffness you feel in your calves or thighs, it begins to ease. Even better, this improved blood flow also benefits the pelvic area, which means support for intimacy and confidence where it matters most. Take for example Jose, a 67-year-old man from Seville who came to me feeling frustrated. He struggled with nighttime leg cramps and early morning fatigue. At first, he was skeptical about adding beets to his breakfast, but he gave it a try. He began each day with 2 slices of roasted beets added to his morning eggs. By the 2nd week, Jose reported that his cramps had vanished. By the 4th week, he felt 10 years younger. "I feel like I did at 45, he said. "I'm walking longer, sleeping better, and I have energy again." And that is the beauty of it. The change was simple. 80 grams of cooked beets added to breakfast each day. Now, how can you prepare them? It is easy. Just roast or steam 80 grams of beets the night before. In the morning, dice them and toss them into your omelet, your scramble, or even serve them on the side with eggs and greens. You will get the full benefits without any bitter aftertaste. One quick note, if you have a history of kidney stones, especially oxalate stones, it is best to avoid raw beet juice, as it is higher in oxalates. But cooked beets are much safer and still deliver all the nitric oxide benefits you need. So do not let age take your energy. Take it back, with the circulation-boosting power of cooked beets. Now let us talk about something that might already be in your fridge, but not used to its full potential. Plain Greek yogurt. This is not just a trendy food for fitness fanatics. It is a powerhouse for men over 60, especially if you are looking to restore your muscle strength, reduce fatigue, and support better blood circulation. Let me explain why this simple food is so effective. As we age, we naturally begin to lose lean muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Without the right nutrients, this process accelerates, making you feel weaker, slower, and more prone to injuries or joint pain. Most standard breakfasts, toast, pastries, or sugary cereal, are low in protein and do nothing to help this. Greek yogurt changes the game. It is rich in complete protein, meaning it provides all the amino acids your body needs to repair and build muscle tissue, especially after sleep, when your muscles are slightly depleted. Just one 200-gram serving of plain Greek yogurt gives you about 20 grams of protein, plus a healthy mix of calcium, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus, all critical for muscle contraction, nerve function, and maintaining strong bones. But it gets even better. Greek yogurt also contains bioactive peptides released during its fermentation process. These peptides help inhibit an enzyme called ACE, angiotensin-converting enzyme, which is known to constrict blood vessels. When ACE is blocked, your body can produce more nitric oxide, the same molecule we talked about earlier that relaxes and widens blood vessels. In other words, Greek yogurt supports both your muscles and your circulation, a rare double benefit from one simple food. Let me give you a real-world example. Mariano, a 64-year-old client of mine, had been eating sugary cereal every morning for decades. He was always tired by 10 a.m., and his legs cramped often during walks. When I asked him to swap the cereal for Greek yogurt with a handful of berries and nuts, he raised an eyebrow, but agreed. After just 6 weeks, Mariano felt a noticeable difference. His morning walks were longer, the leg cramps disappeared, and he told me, "I feel stable again, like I'm walking on stronger ground." That is what Greek yogurt can do. It is not flashy, it is not trendy, but it works, and it works consistently. Here is how to use it. In the morning, take 200 grams of plain Greek yogurt, add a drizzle of raw honey if you like sweetness, and toss in a small handful of walnuts or almonds. This combination delivers complete protein, healthy fats, and circulation-boosting nutrients, all in one bowl. And if you are lactose intolerant, do not worry. Many brands now offer lactose-free Greek yogurt or plant-based options, fortified with protein and calcium that offer similar benefits. So before you reach for that bagel or cereal box tomorrow morning, ask yourself, do you want energy that lasts, or just a quick spike that crashes? Greek yogurt gives you fuel for the whole morning, protects your muscles, and primes your blood vessels for better performance, inside and out. Now let us add some color and power to your breakfast bowl. I'm talking about blueberries. These tiny, deep blueberries are some of the most concentrated sources of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds available in the human diet. Why does that matter for men over 60? Because chronic inflammation is often the hidden culprit behind many of the issues you may be experiencing: fatigue, brain fog, joint stiffness, and poor circulation. And as men age, low-grade inflammation becomes more common due to oxidative stress, hormonal shifts, and a lifetime of dietary habits. Blueberries contain a class of antioxidants called anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their rich blue color. These compounds have been shown to protect the lining of blood vessels, reduce inflammation in arteries, and improve blood flow to the brain and muscles. In fact, in one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, men who consumed just 150 grams of blueberries daily for 6 weeks showed significant improvements in vascular function and blood pressure. But there is more. Blueberries also help balance blood sugar, reduce insulin spikes, and support your microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your gut that influence everything from digestion to mood and immune health. When your gut is in balance, inflammation goes down. When inflammation goes down, circulation improves. And when circulation improves, you feel it in your energy, your mood, and your confidence. I always recommend fresh or frozen wild blueberries if available. Wild varieties tend to have higher concentrations of beneficial compounds, but regular organic blueberries work beautifully too. Let me tell you about Henry, a 71-year-old retiree from Illinois who had been battling brain fog and poor stamina. After we added blueberries to his breakfast routine, along with the Greek yogurt and beets, He called me and said, "Dr. Hart, I feel sharper than I have in years. I actually look forward to my walks now." And that is the magic of synergy. When you pair blueberries with Greek yogurt and beets, the nutrients work together, amplifying their effects on blood flow, inflammation, and mitochondrial energy. Here is how I suggest you use them. Take half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries and mix them directly into your Greek yogurt. You can also blend them into a smoothie with beets and a touch of cinnamon, more on that in a moment. So if you are looking to sharpen your mind, soothe your joints, and give your blood vessels a fighting chance, do not skip the blueberries. They may be small, but their impact is massive. Now, if you are looking for a simple yet powerful food to improve circulation, energy, and performance, let us talk about walnuts. These humble nuts are often overlooked, but they are actually a hidden powerhouse for vascular health, especially in men over 60. Think of walnuts as nature's version of a circulation booster. While supplements and medications often try to mimic nitric oxide's effects, walnuts help your body produce it naturally. The secret? Arginine, an essential amino acid found abundantly in walnuts. Arginine acts as the raw material for your body to create nitric oxide, which we have already talked about with beets and blueberries. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. This leads to improved blood flow to your muscles, your organs, and yes, even your pelvic region, where circulation plays a critical role in performance and confidence. Just 30 grams of walnuts, about a small handful, provides half a gram of arginine, enough to kickstart this nitric oxide production process each morning. For men waking up with stiff joints, cold feet, or a general lack of energy, this little handful could make all the difference. Let me tell you about Howard, a 70-year-old retired construction worker who never gave much thought to breakfast. After learning about circulation-friendly foods, he started adding walnuts to his morning oatmeal. Within 2 weeks, he noticed less morning stiffness and more consistent energy throughout the day. He said it felt like his legs had woken up again. What makes walnuts even more powerful is their versatility. You can toast them slightly for more flavor and crunch, then sprinkle them over your Greek yogurt, your eggs, or your smoothie. They are rich in healthy fats and antioxidants too, offering additional benefits for heart health and inflammation control. A quick tip: walnuts are calorie-dense, so you only need a small handful each day. That is plenty to get the circulation-boosting benefits without going overboard. However, if you are allergic to nuts or have digestive sensitivity, start with a smaller amount. Walnuts are also high in fiber, which can cause some discomfort if you are not used to them. But for most men, this is a safe, natural way to upgrade your breakfast. No pills, no expensive products, just one small change. Combined with the other morning powerhouses we have discussed, walnuts can help restore energy, circulation, and physical strength, giving your day a powerful head start. So here is the bottom line. You now have the tools to make a real difference in how you feel every single day, starting with breakfast. Beets, Greek yogurt, blueberries, and walnuts. 4 simple, natural foods that help improve blood flow, boost energy, reduce stiffness, and support overall masculine vitality. None of these require a special diet or a complicated routine. They are accessible, affordable, and proven. But remember, tools are only powerful if you use them. So do not wait for Monday or next month. Start tomorrow morning. Choose one of these foods, even just one, and make it part of your breakfast. Maybe it is roasted beets in your scramble, or a cup of Greek yogurt with blueberries and walnuts. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to start. Why the morning? Because the first hour after you wake up is the most responsive window your body has. Your blood vessels are more receptive, your muscles are more ready to absorb nutrients, and your metabolism is primed to use them efficiently. Skipping breakfast or reaching for sugary quick fixes, that is the habit that drains your strength. But this is the habit that builds resilience. It is not just about living longer, it is about living stronger, with confidence, clarity, and power. So if you have ever felt like it is too late, let me tell you, it is not. I have seen men in their 70s and 80s reclaim their energy, their independence, and even their joy, starting with one small change. And that change starts on your plate. Your next chapter starts tomorrow morning. Rebuild your strength, one breakfast at a time. And if this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who could use a morning boost. Comment below with the breakfast change you are going to make. I read every single one. Take care and see you in the next video.